Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 1 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 1 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter comparing. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I am on grade 1 math. The chapter we are on right now is comparing. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is comparing review. Basically we're going to learn how do we compare two things, right? We start with an example. Which group has more? So you are given two of the groups, they have the dots, right? You have to see which group has more dots, right? How do you see? You have to compare them one to one, right? Like for this one, you have this. For this orange dot, you have this blue dot. For this orange, you have this one. For this orange dot, you have this blue dot. For this orange dot, you have this blue dot. For this orange, you have this blue. You don't have more orange dots, right? But still you have one more blue dot, right? That means a blue dot does not have a match, right? So there are more blue dots than orange dots, right? You have one more blue dots than orange one. Orange dots are more and sorry, blue dots are more than orange dots, right? Okay, the next one is which group has more, right? So compare them one to one. You can see here you have finished with the purple dots, but still you have four more blue dots, pink dots, sorry. That means you have more pink dots than purple dots, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Which group has fewer, right? Let's just match them one by one and see which one has the fewer dots. Okay, so this one, this green dot goes with this one, then they match, keep matching, and let's see. Okay, see we have done with we don't have any green dots, right? But still you have orange dots. That means you have fewer green dots than orange dots. You have fewer green dots and more orange dots. So which group has fewer? The green one has the fewer dots. So option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Which group has more? Which is the correct option? Which group has more? Which is the correct option? Pink or blue? Which is the correct option? Yes, pink group has more dots than blue, right? Option 1 is the correct option. Which group has more? Yes, option number 1 is the correct option. The blue group has more dots. Which group has fewer dots? Yes, A is the correct option. Group A has the fewer dots, right? You can see here. You can even count them, right? Option number A is the correct option. Which group has fewer? Yes, very good. Option number 1 has the fewer dots, right? You have green fewer dots. Okay, we're done with the lesson. Let's just start with the next one. Comparing numbers up to 10, right? So till now we compared the dots. Now we're going to see how do we compare the number, right? So start with the first example. Which words make the statement true? 7 and 5. You have to compare 7 and 5, right? You have to see if 7 is greater than 5, less than 5, or they both are exactly equal, right? So when we are counting, we have 5 first, right? We have 5 comes before 7, right? Or even you can say 7 comes after 5. So because 7 comes after 5 in counting, so 7 is greater than 5. Got it? 7 is greater than 5 because when counting, 7 comes after 5. So the correct option is greater it is, right? 7 is greater than 5. So that means you see when you count where is the number, right? If it is before the given number or after the given number. If it is before the given number, then obviously that is less than the other number, right? And in counting, if the number is after the other number, that means the number is less than the other number, right? Which words makes the statement true? 2 and 7, right? So when you count, you have 2 before 7, right? That means 2 is less than 7 because 2 is before 7. So that means 2 is less than 7. Got it? The correct option is 2 is less than 7. Okay, the other example is which words make the statement true? So which is the correct option? That is 5 and 5. You have to compare them, right? The number is exactly same, right? So that means 5 is equal to 5. The correct option is they are exactly equal. The correct option is they are exactly equal. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Which words make the statement true? 2 and 1, which is the correct option? 2 is when you count, 2 comes after 1, isn't it? That means 2 is less than 1. Sorry, 2 is greater than 1 because when you count, 2 comes after 1, right? That means 2 comes after 1. When you count, you have 2 comes after 1. So 2 is greater than 1. The correct option is greater it is, right? Okay. Which word makes the statement true? 4 and 2, which is the correct option? 4 is greater than 2, right? The correct option is greater because when you count, you have 4 comes after 2, right? That means 4 is greater than 2. The correct option is 4 is greater than 2. Which word makes the statement true? 3 and 5, which is the correct option? No one is asking the questions I am asking. When counting, 3 comes before 5. right? That means 3 is less than 5. Which words makes the statement true? 7 and 6. The correct option is 7. When you count, 7 comes after 6, right? So the correct option is 7 is greater than 6, right? The correct option is 7 is greater than 6. Which words make the statement true? 6 and 8. When you count, 6 comes before 8, right? That means 6 is less than 8. The correct option is less than 8. Which words make the statement true? The correct option is 5 is equal to 5. They both are exactly equal. The correct option is they both are exactly equal. Which words make the statement true? Which is the correct option? Yes, they both are exactly equal. Very good. Which words make the statement true? Which is the correct option? When counting, 3 comes before 4, right? That means 3 is less than 4. It is 3 is less than 4. Which words make the statement true? Which is the correct option? Ten is, yes, greater than 5. It is the correct option is greater, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is comparing numbers up to 100. Let's see how do we compare numbers up to 100, right? Which words make the statement true? You have to compare 76 and 16. So when you count, 17 comes after 16, right? So that means 76 is greater than 16, right? Because 76 comes after 16, right? So because 76 comes after 16, that means 76 is greater than 16. Which words make the statement true? 32 and 82, which is the correct option? So when you count, you have 32 first, then 82, right? 32 comes before 82. That means 32 is less than 82, right? The correct option is less than 82. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Which words make the statement true? 63 and 63, which is the correct option? The correct option is they both are exactly equal, right? 63 and 63, they both are same, so they are equal. Which words make the statement true? 5 and 7, which is the correct option? 'Which words make very good? 5 is less than 7. The correct option is less than. Which words make the statement true? 32 and 82. Yes, 32 is less than 82, right? Because when you count, 32 comes before 82, so 32 is less than 82. Which words make the statement true? Which is the correct option? 45 and 41, which is the correct option? When you count 45, 45 is before, 45 comes before 41, right? So the correct option, 45 comes after 41, so 45 is greater than 41. Which words make the statement true? 3 and 5. Yes, 3 is less than 5, it is right. The correct option is less than 5. Which words make the statement true? 68 and 68, which is the correct option? They both are exactly equal, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next one is comparison word problems. At the grocery store, there are 8 containers of mint ice cream. There are fewer containers of chocolate ice cream than there are of mint ice cream. How many containers of chocolate ice cream are there at the grocery store? So you have 8 mint ice cream, right? And you have fewer chocolate ice cream than mint ice cream, right? If mint ice cream is 8, that means then chocolate ice cream must be less than 8, right? So you have given the options, but you are not given the options here in the tutorials. So the correct option is 5, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, the swimming center owns 5 orange diving rings. It owns more green diving rings than orange diving rings. How many green diving rings does the swimming center own? So, which is the correct option? Just read the question carefully, you will get your answer. You have the swimming center have 5 orange diving rings, right? And they are given it owns more diving green diving rings than the orange diving rings. So, if you are given 5 orange, right? The green diving rings are more than orange, so that means the number must be greater than 5, right? So the only number that is greater than 5 is 8. That means if they have 5 orange rings, then they have 8 green rings. The correct option is 8, right? The local Chinese restaurant has 4 cooks and 1 waiter. Are there fewer cooks or fewer waiters working at the restaurant? So who they have 4 cooks and 1 waiter. So which, like if they have fewer cooks or fewer waiter? So they have fewer waiters, right? The correct option is because only 1 waiter and 4 cooks, so one is less than four, right? Eva went to a fruit stand and bought two lemons. She bought more limes than lemons. How many limes did Eva buy? Which is the correct option? Two lemons, right? Then the limes, they have more limes. Yes, then obviously they have six limes because six is more than two. The library has five books about cars and four books about airplanes. Does the library have fewer books about cars or books about airplane? The correct option is they have fewer books about airplanes. The correct option is fewer books about airplanes. The local Chinese restaurant has 10 cooks and 8 waiters. Are there more cooks or waiters working at the restaurant? They have more cooks. The correct option is more cooks they have. And every apartment building, there are four apartments with a view of park. There are fewer apartments with a view of the street than with a view of park. How many apartments have a view of street? So four of the apartments are with a view of park, right? And there are fewer that have the view of street, right? So that means that must be less than four. That is three. The correct option is three. Mitch and Arlette are making paper hats. Arlette has three paper hats. Mitch has made few hats than Arlette. How many paper hats has Mitch made? Which is the correct option? Fewer than three, right? So fewer than three is one. The correct option is one. Tess and Wilson collected bugs from for a school project. Tess went to park and collected nine bugs. Wilson went down by the creek and collected fewer bugs than Tess did. How many bags did Wilson collect? He collected fewer than Tess, right? So Tess has 9. So the number that is fewer than 9 is 8. The correct option is 8. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we are working on grade 1 math. The chapter we're working on is comparing. The lessons we have covered today are comparing review, comparing numbers up to 10, comparing numbers up to 100, and comparison word problems, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact and tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So if you have any questions we have with the lessons we have just finished, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. You can ask question if you have any. Okay, that's all for today.